Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. Inflation was the dominant market factor yesterday as most commodities were higher following the Fed's chairman's comment suggesting more aggressive interest rate increases this year. Money is flowing from the equity markets into commodities. Crude oil is currently trading above the $114 a barrel, $5 a barrel higher for the day, and was a factor in a strong corn market, which closed up 5 cents by the bushel. New crop December corn printed another new life of contract high at 680.5 yesterday, the third new high in the last 3 days. The corn market continues to expect to see the communist Chinese in the U.S. corn market replacing old crop corn that they have bought from the Ukraine that they will likely not get due to Putin's war. South Texas grain markets are dominated by dry conditions with no rain in the forecast for at least the next 10 days. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM will reopen for Milo trucks today through Saturday 7 to 2:45. Cargill and the Andersons are open this week 7 to 3. May 22 corn 757 3/4 up 4 3/4. May 22 beans 1718 3/4 up 22 1/4. May 22 Kansas City hard red winter wheat 1111 1/2 down 5. For help marketing your grains, it's 800-288-4453. John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976, has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value. 32 weeker at 106.39. Estimated hog slaughter 478,000 head. As we look toward April lean hogs, 102.55 up 230. As we move toward the cattle side of the commodity equation, we see wholesale box beef prices updates showing boxes were up $1.63 on the choice, $1.35 on the select. Slaughter was 366,000 head through Wednesday. As we look toward any fats that were sold, looks like the FCE online auction had reports of cash trades at 138 in Texas and Kansas, 137, 138 with the best at 140. Looks like April cattle 139.42 unchanged. April feeder cattle 161.77 up 120. There's your meat moves. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Material. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the San Saba sale shaping up?
You bet, Larry. About 5 o'clock, we already had right at 900 head on the yards, about 350 cows. We got 10 regular bulls and then 65 head of those really good Knox Brothers Angus and Hereford bulls, both Hereford side polled and horn. We're going to start the sell off at 10 o'clock, 1 hour earlier, sell those bulls, and we'll have a regular sale start around 11 o'clock. Roll right into several groups of pairs, bred cows, and then just a normal packer cow run too, Larry. So we're kind of looking at probably 1,300 or so, something like that, maybe 14, depending on how the rush is in the morning.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also tomorrow, if you can't make it up to the bull sale, it will be live on the internet, Larry. Just go to our website and find that right quick, and that's at jordancattle.com, and that sale does start at 10 o'clock.
Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the cattle sale turn out?
It turned out good, Larry. Didn't quite get our 1,000. We got, I think it was 970 something. We got real close. We didn't get quite what we were talking about earlier this week, but the market sure was good. I thought some of those better cattle, it might have been just a tick higher on them. So I thought we got along real well. We, had a lot of those better steers bring, weighing 6, bring in the 60s, and heifer mates not far behind them. And then some of the lighter cattle, hit a lot of those 4-weight heifers bringing the 80s. So I thought that was awful good. Thought we got along real well.
Do you know of anything for next week, Sean?
I don't know of a whole lot, Larry. It was, it was kind of quiet this evening and after we were done, and don't know a whole lot, but I guess it continues to stay dry. I'm sure we'll start to see a few more, but we'll just have to play that by ear.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade. They're at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how was your Tuesday sheep and goat sale?
Went pretty well, Larry. We had about 700 head. Those good nannies were up a little bit again this week, and the billies too. Those kids are still kind of pretty steady with last week, so overall still a pretty good market. Those heavy lambs were 240 up to 290, and the light lambs were 280 up to 310. That ewes $1.20 to $1.80. Those thin packer ewes 75 to $1.40, and the packer nannies $1.50 to 210. That stocker nannies were $1.90 up to $3 on a few good ones, and those good cabritos were $3 to $4, and the lightweights were I'd call them 310 up to about 420 yesterday. So overall, a good turnout and a pretty good run.
What's the turnout and run going to be like for cattle?
We got about 450 standing here. We got a few more coming in the morning. So I think we'll have around 800 head tomorrow, looking for a pretty good selection. Got a few young cows and got about 120 cows standing here now. So looking for a pretty good market and a good turnout.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of today's program is brought to you by PMI Jordanton. Call 830-769-1234. That's PMI. Pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again at PMI Jordanton, 830-769-1234. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go today?
Sale turned out real good, Larry. Despite the weather on Monday, ended up with 500 head of cattle. The demand on the cattle was good. The cow market is still tremendous. The cattle market's hanging in there, so it was just a good day. Those good number 1, 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.40 to $2.13. 3 to 4 weights, $1.22 to $2.18. 4 to 5 weights, $1.38 to $2.08. 5 to 6 weights, $1.40 to $1.83. 6 to 7 weights, $1.67 to $1.17 to $1.67. 7 to 8 weights, $1.30 to $1.49. On those number 1 heifers, 2 to 3 weights, $1 to $1.47. 3 to 4 weights, $1.21 to $1.75. 4 to 5 weights, $1.26 to $1.83. 5 to 6 weights, $1.17 to $1.54. And the 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.09 to $1.40. Cow in, those good utility cows, from 80 cents to $1.02 all day long. Top end of the bulls, $1.22 today. So, like I said, just got along real good. Had some middle-aged pairs, and they brought up to $13.25. So, just a good demand on the cattle end.
Good. How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, those good nannies from 2 to 300 with the kids. The good kids bringing from 380 to 420. And when you get to those Dorpers, those good ewes brought from 135 to 180 with the lambs bringing 350 to 390. So, like I said, just all good. good.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sale.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. They sell them on Tuesday. Jim, how'd that sale go?
Went pretty well. The lighter cattle picked up just a little bit. Cow market stayed steady, and it was all pretty good, except we were very short.
Well, let's walk the pens.
All right, 308 head, 135 were steers, 100 heifers, 56 cows, and 15 bulls. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.65 to $2.20. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.85. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.60 to $2.05. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.75. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.98. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.69. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.54. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.47. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.40. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.30. Heifers were $1 to $1.20. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1 to $1.20, and the heifers were $85 to $1.05.
What'd they have on cows?
174 yesterday. Best packer cow brought 97.5. Best bull brought 1850, $18.50, and sold bred cows anywhere from 550 to 1400, and kept a few pairs together. They brought from 730 to 1225.
Do you know of anything for next week?
I imagine we'll have. We should have a few more cattle next week. We missed our rain. Had about a 10 tiers all we had, so. Everybody's still dry, so I imagine the lighter calves keep coming to town and starting to get into the better cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, Larry. We do want to thank all of our consignors and buyers. Last week, we ended up with 501 head of cattle, and the market was steady on the packers, but a little softer again this past week on the feeders.
Let's walk the pens.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, $147 up to $2. 3 and 4 is $181 to $220. 4 and 5 weights, $170 up to $221. 5 and 6 is $154 up to $180. 6 and 7 is $136 to $154, and the 7 8 weights $128 to $141. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, $144 to $205. 3 and 4 is $154 to $193. 4 and 5 weights $146 to $187. 5 and 6 is $139 to $156. 6 and 7 is $125 to $141, and the 7 8 weights $1.11 to $1.25. We only had 7 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 98 up to $1.06, and medium 87 to 93. We had 62 packer cows. High yielding was 92 up to $1 on the best cow, medium 77 to 82, and the low end 44 to 49. We did not have a test on bred cows or pairs last week.
What do you got under the barn for this week, Chris?
Well, it's a little shorter right now at the present time. We've got 298 head checked in, and we're looking for maybe about 450 come sale time. In our count, we've got 34 packer cows and bulls, 13 confirmed bred cows, 1 pair, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
For any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810. or myself at 210-286-5345.
Neighbor, here's a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 85, 1505. Houston, 1505. Progresso, 1350. Yellow corn through Corpus in March, May plus 80, 837 3/4. Houston, May plus 125, 882 3/4. Progresso, 1520. Hard red winter wheat in March to Houston, May plus 60, 1171 1/2. Number 1 beans to Placido in March, Mayless 50, 1668 3/4. Texas cotton, East Texas, Oklahoma 1,600 bales, West Texas 9,862. Prices range from $125.03 to $127.08. Total bales sold 11,462. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. We appreciate you, the best listener in the state of Texas, for listening to us. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.